my series of videos on the Healing Hearts Oracle cards with their descriptions and channeled messages to share with you. So the heart that's come to us today is called Holding Heart. And I realize as I look at the picture that my sweater is almost an exact camouflage for it. I want to share with you how much I love finding these hearts. I get so excited when I'm out walking around and I look down or I look up and suddenly there's a heart. And I've been snapping photos of them now for the last, 6 years, I guess. Well, this one in particular, you'll notice, should I hold it up for you more? You can see it better. Like that. So this is a piece of wood. It's actually, I think, a piece of cedar that I found on the beach at Campbell Bay on Main Island. And it's this beautiful heart shape. As you know, each of the cards has a message, a channeled message, and I'm going to share this one with you today. This heart has experienced many journeys and has supported many lives. You'll notice these little white things down here, these are barnacles. And there's little creatures, little bugs and things living in here as well. In order to nourish others, your heart must be nourished as well. Then it can support the love of others. My own ability in my life to take on the cares and worries of others, and I don't mean by the work that I do, but in my personal life, it came to a point where I could no longer sustain myself because I was putting so much energy into making sure that everybody else around me was okay. And it was beginning to have real serious consequences on my sense of well-being, my sense of self-worth, and my physical body. I could really relate to this heart when I first saw it. Here's this beautiful heart shape of wood holding all these little communities and keeping them safe. And it itself came from a tree that fell or was cut down and then came into smaller and smaller pieces until there's just this little life raft. And the analogy or the symbolism of it is that as the life raft, we can't hold ourselves up if we don't look after ourselves. And we can't hold up the people around us unless we look after ourselves. I'm going to read to you from The Heart's Journey. I do this every time. This is the guidebook that I've written that goes along with the Healing Hearts cards. It says, "This beautiful piece of driftwood found me on Main Island, BC. It sat on the beach, surrounded by pebbles and covered in barnacles. I immediately thought of a life preserver and how so many of us hold on to other people as if our lives depended on it. Or perhaps someone in your life is holding on to you for dear life. This heart is asking you to take care of yourself first. Only then will you have the energy to look after all of those who rely on you. Look to your need of another or their need of you and ask if the connection is healthy and nourishing you in the best way and for your highest good." So let's just think about that for a moment. The questions that get asked of you when we do these kinds of sessions or these card pulls are to get you thinking. So the question that's being asked of you is, look to your need of another or their need of you. Have you ever had anybody say to you, "I can't live without you"? Oh, please never say that to me. Of course you can live without me. You may not want to, but absolutely you can. Your well-being, your ability to survive is not dependent on another person. It is solely dependent on you. When somebody says to you, "I can't live without you," that is not a proclamation of healthy love. That's something completely different. And it puts a huge burden on you. If you've ever had that experience, or if you know that you've said it to somebody else, you've put a huge amount of responsibility on them to make sure that you survive, or they've put that on you. I would like to suggest to you that it's possible, completely possible, for you to take care of yourself. And that when you put yourself in the center of your own life experience and you care for yourself first, you create this ripple effect. It's like throwing a pebble in a pond. And all the people around you are affected by that ripple effect. And they all survive. It's also a bit like being on the airplane. And when they say when the oxygen mask comes down that the adult should take it first, the able-bodied person should take it first and breathe first and then look after others. So that's what this heart is telling us, this bit of wood on the beach with all these little communities on it. We have to take care of ourselves. And I say this, and I'm probably one of the Well, the story I tell is that I am one of the worst people at looking after myself. So when I say this, I really know what this means. And I know that when I do take care of myself, the people around me benefit from that. So again, just look at the places in your life where maybe you could have better self-care, better self-nourishment in order to be there for the people that you love, because it matters that you're there for them. So do the best you can for you, not at the expense of the people around you, but in order to enhance the relationships that you have with them. I hope and trust that this has been helpful and insightful, either for yourself or for somebody else. Have a wonderful day.